Carolina. When we work in cloud and on-premise infrastructures, we must integrate everything in the cloud, or is it possible for visualization it is integrated on-premise? What's the most convenient? Yes and no. So the thing is, when you look at something like this, the easiest way would be to actually integrate it into the cloud, because you bring everything together in the cloud. You bring your data together in the cloud. The data that you actually want to use and want to process, not just everything, like the important data, and then you would write it. You could also say, okay, as you said here, let's take this and let's put this somewhere, put this back here. I think I need to move this here. Just something like this, where the actual analytics process is then writing into an analytics store in on-premise, or where you say, let me reread that question. Yeah, something like that. But it's always like, in this case, you have to find a way to actually transmit your data back. The not so good case, or that's one possibility. The other, let's say this is option 1 here. Number 1. Make this a bit bigger. Oops. Doesn't work. And the other part would be that you say, okay, that visualization that actually takes the data from the analytics store here, right? The problem is, and that's usually the thing, that this part here, this is the internet, right? So you need somehow, then you need to find a way of actually, let's make this red. You need to find a way of actually processing this over the internet, or giving these things access over the internet. You need to send your results back over the internet to your local analytics store, or you need to connect your data visualization to something in the cloud. Then you need to, but yeah, the problem is always like you open something up. This might be okay because this is sending out, but this would be you're querying data from the internet or from outside the platform. You would start the query and query something from Azure or AWS or GCP, whatever. So you need to open the connection here, and that's problematic. Like this here, I don't know. This may not be good here, right? And that's why I always don't feel like this is a good idea. If you can bring in your identity and access management here into your data visualization, identity and access management, IDM. If this is connected to your company, to your company identity management, then I think that is a good solution, because you can actually do something like a single sign-on, or you could use host something on the internet, and then people are going to access the data there. So I think that's why I would always try to build it in the cloud and get a good identity and access management up, or connected to your identity and access management. For instance, through the standard. I mean, the gold standard for this is Active Directory. So you would actually connect your Active Directory there.